but you were still landing your power shots.
The round off, win the round on your jab, and breathe when you're stepping around.
Defense on the end and what you do. Good work. Good work out there. The jab's working.
Let's do it.
Come on, you're switching off. You got complacent, the fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round.
Let's go.
Do you want to win this fight? Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on.
Stand by.
Now you're letting back into the fight that round. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about that round. Let's go out there and let's reset. Forget about that.
Let's fight.
Listen, you switched off. What are you doing? I need you to focus on what you're doing. You got complacent. The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there.
And fight.
Look at this venue. What a remarkable scene for hopefully what will be a remarkable fight. We are live at Falcor Bay. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's all.
And it's the Sergio Maravilla Martinez. He's the former unified middleweight champion of the world and a future Hall of Famer.
As soon as the bell goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Bolton, England, here is the Olympic silver medalist, one of Britain's youngest ever professional world champion, a unified 140-pound champion of the world, introducing Amir King Khan. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Buenos Aires, Argentina, here is a unified and sensational middleweight champion of the world, Sergio Maravilla Martinez.
And of course, we fight outside today, Johnny, and that's going to put a little extra strain on both of these fighters' conditioning.
This is like being at a carnival. The fans are happy.
High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more. Try some stick and move.
Nice counter.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This is a high-octane battle. Nice counter shot. It is a sunny and hot day, and no, we're not inside. No air conditioning, or air con, as they say in the UK.
If you are on the losing side of this fight, and the heat is on, it's the worst place to be, so you've got to make sure you've prepped right for this. And right now, I'm looking at a fight that doesn't look like they're prepped right.
Exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Look at the hand speed and footwork between these two elite-level middleweights. He misses with that straight left. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Khan in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Get back out there and win the round.
And there's the bell to start round 2. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Counter punch. Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with... Hold it right there! Oh boy! Amir Khan, dazed! How are they still standing?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
defense there to stop that hook. These two fighters are made for one another. They both want the knockout. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Going to need a knockout.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
There's the bell to start round 3. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice counter shot. Solid punch. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. The right hook just missed. Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That hook's blocked. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Beautiful counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
You know what? I've been in fights like that. When you...
On to the 4th we go. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Just misses with the right uppercut. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Nope, that hook won't score. Just misses with that uppercut. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Khan in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Every second, every minute of this.
On to the fifth we go. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Well, Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Good counter punch. Amir Khan is rocked. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. On to the sixth round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. We've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
A perfect counter lands. You don't want to trade shots. Good looking hook, but it was blocked. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
The stamina is off the charts. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing...
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. I wouldn't be surprised if they stop this fight considering the swelling and the bruising. Yes, sir. We fight on here. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Needs a knockout.
Here we go. It's round 7. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. This is not how the story was supposed to go for Amir Khan. And Amir Khan finally on Yes, let's see that again.
I need to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters...
We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Shot from the gods, took him out.
I can't believe it. They are giving up. And that